all the time till it's amazing.
All right.
Oh man.
All right.
Woosah.
Here we go. Greetings and welcome to the 1-6 Scale Man. Probably presents another episode of Comic Book Talk with friends on Monday. So glad to have you guys here with us, man, because we got some things to talk about. I scaled it down this week because I was like, we're gonna be focusing heavily on X-Men 97, especially this last episode. You know what I mean? It was very emotional. You know what I mean? Jedi Kid's wife called me up and was like, "Yeah, your boy's in the shower, butt ass naked, crying, playing Can You Stand the Rain?"
Yeah. You're right. It hurt my heart.
So definitely we're gonna have a talk with him. And each and every one of you out there, like I said, before we get in, like I said, make sure you hit that like button. Like this right here tells you to do, subscribe, hit that bell notification so you are always up to date with everything that we come to talk about each and every. Get this stuff on. Get off me. Which each and everything that we got going on this week. Okay, but anyway, let me bring the fellas in. Starting with Vinny. What's going on with you, brother? How you doing, man?
Tired, man. I'm trying to dodge this rain. Rain keeps coming and messing everything up. So long day today, trying to catch up on jobs and get ahead of jobs. With more rain coming. So just excited for this week. Obviously, huge X-Men episode that we have to dig into.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody, everybody in the game has been talking about this all week, and it's something I can't wait to dig into. I watched it episode a few times myself. So, other than that, just been gearing up for my next con. It's going to be in May in Philly Fan Expo. So I've been working on some art, getting some prints ready. Gearing up for that. Other than that, just same old, same old. Happy to be here.
Yeah. I think me and Toy are gonna have to make it up to Philly Fan Expo.
Yeah, man, it's right around the corner.
Yeah, so we're gonna definitely have to do that. Anyway, bro, thank you for being here. Yes, next indeed. Up, we got Jedi Kid in the building. What's going on with you, brother?
I gotta get through this conversation, man. I'm
you still willing a little bit?
I'm still hurting, man. I'm looking, man, in the shelf over there, like, damn, boy, you went out like a G.
Can you stand the rain? Can you stand
it? You say I'm in pain. I'm in pain. Hell yeah, bro. That's you know what? That's how dope an episode is when it has that much of an impact on you, bro. Yeah. You already know. Definitely, man. It was definitely a dope episode. Yeah, but yeah, bro, thank you for being here. No, and next up, we got the one and only Late Bloomer in the building, man. What's going on with you, bro?
What's going on, everybody? Chilling, man. Always happy to be here with my brothers on the panel. Mm-hmm. And like you guys said, we have a monster episode of X-Men to talk about. So I'm very, very excited about that. Always going to bring you guys some nuggets of knowledge out there, sprinkled in with some, us being idiots, of course. So I'm really happy and excited to talk about it tonight. And, let's get into it.
Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah. Thank you for being here, brother. Mm-hmm. As always, it's good to have you here. And it's also good to have you guys out there with us today, as we have this discussion. So now before we get to y'all, before I, give y'all a shout out, definitely want to give a shout out to the places where we get these, figures, our comics, everything from, because like I said, they are definitely deserving of accolades and everything that they actually get. Starting off with my man, Ray, over there at Underground Figures. That's what I'm talking about. Ray. Over there at Underground Figures, my man, every day, all day, Ray. If you ain't got it, he'll get it for you. I can't wait till that She-Hulk drops. I'm telling you. If you ain't got it, he'll get it for you. Reasonably priced when it comes to shipping and handling. No NRD. On top of that, he responds in such a timely manner. I'm telling you, the guy Ray is the truth. Very professional, always on point, always responding. Such a good guy. I'm telling you, y'all. I mean, I know a lot of people been rocking with, different, locations and stuff like that. Some of these main IPs, but you got to give some of these, brick and mortars, you got to give them a chance, because I'm telling you, they come through. Ray always comes through with the magic, with the figures. Again, hit him up. Go to his main page too, because he always has deals, special promos, things out there that you definitely want to, get, be up to date on, because like I said, he'll always keep you up to date with everything that's going on. And also make sure that when you do, join his mailing list. Make sure you're always on that, because you'll always get special offers through that. So at the very bottom here, you see where it says join our mailer list. Join it. Make sure you do. I'm telling you, it's just something simple, but you'll always be up to date with, specials, prices, especially one-off options that you might be looking for certain things. He'll hook you up. So definitely head on over there to my man Ray at Underground Figures. Yes, he'll take care of you. Also wanted to give a super dope shout out to my man Ray over there at Hawk Wars Toys. Definitely a dope guy to have in your corner. Not only do you get the figure that you're looking for, but you get the sticker to boot. On top of that, you get a comic book source material on what you're basically looking for. Now, a lot of things is going to be changing up for Ray here in a few weeks. Just to let you know, he got some things cooking, because that's all he does is cook. That's what Ray does. So definitely hit him up. Such a great guy. Again, reasonably priced when it comes to shipping and handling. And he got you. He'll always take care of you. So he's another good guy to have in your corner. So shout out to him. Also, shout out to my man Watch Your Six over there, Comic Relief and Comic Collectibles. He from statues, quarter scales, 1/10, 1/12, 6 scale figures, comic books mainly. He got it, and he got it for you. So definitely hit him up. He'll take care of you all day. That's my man Watch Your Six, also the proud sponsor of the Spring Figure Flex that's actually going on right now over in the Figure Flex Friday Facebook group. So make sure you head on over there and get that onslaught of pictures that Jason be sending. I'm sorry, man. It's my bad, man. I don't be sending all these pictures, man. But he do. You know what I mean? So definitely. Also,
why you gotta catch the stray?
He be catching it, right? Also, because he's on the panel. He got to catch them. Also, give a shout out to my man, Brian Wong over there at Module Space, Module Case. Again, if you're looking for a dope display, hit him up. He'll take care of you. Such a pillar in the community. On top of that, just all around good guy. So definitely wanted to give those individuals a shout out, because they are so well deserving. Again, what's up? What's up?
Are they doing the Star Wars roof lights too?
Are they doing what?
The Star Wars roof lights? Are they doing that?
I don't know.
Who,
Brian?
Real quick, the display guys, real quick.
Who, Brian? Okay, yeah, I'll pull it up real quick.
I think that was a mock-up, but I'm not sure.
It might have been. Yeah, I think it's basically a mock-up for what he got.
Shit.
Yeah, no, I don't think he's doing it. I think it's just basically more so like a little mock-up. But he is doing this. Mondo coming soon. So the mono display.
Yeah.
So definitely.
Detox killer. Oh shit. Yeah. I keep saying that, but they already killed the Detox themselves.
I want that.
Bro, you can get those lights. You can get that paneling right there at, I think, Home Depot or Lowe's.
The Star Wars paneling?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think there's quite a few tutorials on YouTube that
on how you can do it, bro.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Oh, you done messed me up, man. I didn't know that.
Yeah, bro. Only reason why I saw it is I stuck past Vinny's room and saw it back there and wanted. Anyway, I mean, you can get it done at
illuminate.
So look at Bloomer. He's like, yo.
He did it again.
It's my fault, man.
And on top of that, you got the den mother in here, like, yep, sure enough. Amber May, what's going on with you all day? So glad to have you in here with us. Who else have we got in the building with us?
You gotta recruit the recruiters.
We gotta give a special shout out, Leo, our matriarch. Let me bring this up.
Luminar is in the building. Guess who was selected to teacher of the? Whoa!
Oh, snap!
Luminar was
Congrats.
selected. Guess who was selected teacher of the year for 2024, 2025? Congratulations to Luminar. That is what's up.
What's up?
That
The
is
teacher.
definitely what's up.
The
Mr.
teacher.
Soldier, teacher of
Hell
the year.
yeah.
Well
Shout out to
deserved.
you,
Well
of course, our
deserved.
matriarch. I want
But
to
you
make
know
sure
what?
we get
It's
that
crazy
Now,
because
Hot Toys, come on, give her a storm now.
but check it out. It's crazy because Luminar doesn't. Her excitement level is different. It's definitely different because I can honestly say that if they told her she got it, Lady Bloom, you already know what I'm talking about. She was probably like,
Thank you.
That's her thing.
She got that Shaq demeanor. She'd be like,
very even keel.
Just like,
I wish I could have some of that, but I am, as you can see,
hell yeah.
I am on the other side of that.
Hell yeah. But congrats, Lumi. Congrats on that. Definitely congrats. We got Lyric to the Soul in the building. What's going on? Thank you for being here. Who else we got? Yeah, we got Malika Mabane in the building. What's going on with you, bro?
Yes, sir.
Who else we got? We got my man. Hold up, we got Crispy Craig in the building. Crispy Craig, what's going on with you, Mr. Crispy? All day, every day, Crispy. Thank you for that. Thank you for being here. Who else we got? Congratulations. We got Mauler 2745 is in the building. Thank you for being here. As always, congrats, Lumi. Who else we got? We got Fadal the Collector. What's up, fellas? What's going on with you, brother? So glad to have you here, man, as always. Who else we got in the building? Jeffrey is in the building. What's up, y'all? Just picked up my first comic since middle school. Thanks to y'all.
That's what's up.
Was what I'm talking about, bro. That's what we call being black and the black.
Which one was it, man? Let us know.
Yeah, let us know what you picked up, bro. Definitely let us know what you picked up.
Conspiracy.
Spider-Man.
We got Fairy Hunter in the building. Hey, everyone. How you doing? Thank you for being here. We got, Spidey all day. We got Charlie the Unicorn in here. Thank you for the It ain't Charlie. It's Charlie the Unicorn. Thank you for being here, bro. As always, Unicorn. We got, so I'm just going to say this right now. Docket ain't shit. He ain't shit, bro. Bro, he be sitting. Listen. Doc will send you some shit in your bro. He'll send you some shit and just dip in and put it in there and then laugh right under it, bro, knowing that you're gonna be like, damn. But he just sends it to you. He ain't shit. He ain't shit. He ain't shit. Doc be doing some sneaky. He ain't shit. Who else we got in the building? We got Renz Talentino in the building. What's going on with you? He's like, what's up? What's going on with you, bro? Thank you for being here. Always,
my man, Renz.
My man, Renz, brother. Talented Renz Talentino. We got Christopher Carrillo in the building. Long live Raging Cajun. You already know, bro. Definitely. You already know. Who else we got in here? We got Lumi in the building. Congrats once again, Lumi. We got JDX in the building. Hello, what's going on with you? Thank you for being here. As always, then who else we got in the building? Anybody else coming in late that we ain't picked up on? Trimble Dust in the building. What's going on with you, brother?
Yo.
Trimble Dust, I know you're happy right now. You know what? Out of everybody on this panel, right? I mean, everybody out there in the chat, Trimble Dust, I know you're happy, bro. He's like, it's about time that y'all recognize I've known this for the longest time, but y'all took too long to jump on the wagon. X-Men is riding. You already know what it is, bro. I know you happy, bro. I know you happy, bro. You ain't got to be modest. I know you sitting back there happy, bro. Thank you for being here as always. Hell yeah, bro. We're gonna definitely get to that in just a few moments. Just a few moments here. But yeah, man. How y'all doing? Y'all good, man? Y'all straight? We're gonna get to the artist. We got to get to the artist.
He said Ultimate Blackity Panther one. I'll take
Hell yeah.
I'll take it.
He got the Ultimate Black Panther one. Yeah. It's definitely worth getting.
Hey, let me know. Hey, let me know what you rating the Okoye in there. My God. Oh, she's a unit. Let's say that.
Yo, you already know.
That's a good.
Yeah, definitely, man. Thank you for being here as always. So yeah, we're gonna jump in now. This is pretty much just keeping it on the X-Men's theme. Because like I said, I mean his art again, number one, especially like some of his art with X Factor, His
Right.
latest art and pieces that he's basically done so far now, even with the fall of X, going into X-Force, some of his work, you know, that he's been actually just penning and just has been incredible. And I was like, well, you know, I want to keep it more towards like, you know, the theme of what we're going to talk about later on. And on top of that, I was surprised, another one that we really didn't mention before, Vinny.
I'm
Again,
surprised too. We got to come up with a better way to check,
kind of,
because
yeah,
I was like, are we sure we didn't? And then I was like, there's no easy way to go through the older episodes and find
yeah,
out. So
we
because
never
I
did.
tried, and it's not listed like by your different shows, so it's hard to go through and
We never
check.
thumbnailed the guys like that until this year, right?
Yeah,
yeah.
we weren't
We didn't start
thumbnailing them
really
in the
doing it
beginning.
until now, but
Yeah,
we definitely didn't talk about them. And I
yeah.
was like,
So
wow, I was surprised that we didn't talk about Mr.
yeah,
Potasio, because
I think
again,
he's the last one of the Image 7 that we haven't discussed, I believe.
yeah,
He
pretty
might be,
much,
yeah, I think he is. Yeah.
pretty much. But I mean, definitely legendary. And one of my favorite covers, and I'm only saying that because definitely I have the book, you know, but this right here,
I got it.
boy,
I got it.
this right here,
I have
boy,
it. Yeah.
definitely is one of the dopest
I have
covers.
so many of his books, yo. X
Yeah.
Factor, X Men, X
Mm-hmm.
Men Legends that he's done, bro. Like I have
Mm-hmm.
mad books that he did, bro.
Bruh, definitely, bro.
Just
And we
just a
talking
good
about,
one.
and the crazy part about it, bro, it's like when you think about it, it's I'm sort of like impartial to, even though his style hasn't changed, his technique is there and is mainly evolved. And you can but you can always tell that it's his work.
Oh
You
yeah.
know what I mean? You
Oh yeah.
always
Yeah.
know. And then, bro, come on, man. X Factor, bro. Come on.
Yeah.
Yep.
Come on, bro. Come on, bro.
This is the one. This is the one right before, and I had this one to the run before. Was it the clone of? It was a clone of Xavier, because Cyclops was holding him. He's pulling him out of the air, his little air wheelchair,
Uh-huh.
and he found out that it wasn't Xavier or something. Was
Mhm.
that the book? That's the one right before that. I have that one too. I have this too. Great covers, man.
Yeah, amazing
Great covers,
covers.
man.
So, and that's what I'm saying. Like, you see his work,
Mm-hmm.
but then you also see slightly the evolution of just the color palette. You know, when we're looking at X-Force, Fall of X, currently right now. Again, like, you know, his work is impeccable, is an incredible artist. Vinny, what you think about it, bro?
Yeah, back in the day, I think one of the pivotal moments for most people our age was how big the Image Exodus was, and we had a lot of amazing, talented artists on the big books like Spider-Man and X-Men and Fantastic Four, Avengers, so forth. But X-Men was at that time very, very focused on keeping top tier artists on the books at all times. I mean, we had not just Jim Lee, but Silvestri and Wilson, of course, and I mean Byrne, and like so many great legends over the years. Obviously, I've been working on these X books, and his work on X-Men, X Factor was just hit after hit after hit. So he was just fire on there. It was just incredible work, and seeing those books keep, I mean, they just kept coming with star after star. It was just such a great time to be an X-Men fan, because no matter what you felt about the stories, like you knew you were going to get fire art. And then and then we had the big Image Exodus, which of course, for those who don't know or maybe younger, there was at the time just basically a upheaval of artists in the community who wanted to give more control over their creations, more power, more ownership, kind of like what we see in music nowadays with artists worrying about masters and owning your material and stuff like that. Well, that was obviously a big concern for many artists for years and years and years in comics in the industry, and they all left and joined a group, their own comic book company called Image, where every artist's book would be retained. The ownership would be retained by them, and then the label, the studio, the publisher would just put the books out, but they would own, like Todd McFarlane owned Spawn, and and Willis Portacio, so he had Wetworks, so he worked on that. And I mentioned this to get to the point here, is that Jim just, whatchamacallit, Todd McFarlane was just off and running with Spawn, and Eric Larson with Savage Dragon, and all of them were just taking off. Like, as big as their careers were, they were taking off even more because they were now owning their own books. But when it came to Wills, he got sick. I think it was within like a year of him leaving. I believe he went into a coma. He was really sick. He was out of the game for a while. And Jim Lee was going on with Deathblow, I believe it was, and there was Cyberforce, and there was all these huge titles, and Wetworks just kind of just came to a halt. And it was really sad to see as a fan of his, because that was one of the books that was just really amazing artwork and different from a lot of the other stuff that was going on out there, and like it was visually just absolutely compelling. And it was such a bummer to see him just like taken out of the game at like when he finally was really blowing up. Luckily his health turned around and he came back, and I feel like he never quite had the momentum that he had going into the book in the first place, but he rebounded with a lot of great work after it, once he did more Marvel work and more DC stuff, and did Spawn for a while, and his stuff was always really, really clean, tons of amazing hatching and detail, and always popped at you. I mean, like, he made a whole team out of, like, with a gold color scheme, man. Like, every cover, every page, it just popped. It was like his stuff was super dynamic, lots of kinetic, even still images. Like, no one had to be moving for it to look like it was coming off the page. It just had a very very lively, kinetic, energetic style. Whether it was heavily detailed like this or just a solo shot, it always just felt like it had a lot of energy. So the guy was always just amazing. So it was really cool to see him like come back in a game and get back out there and get back to work, because he was he should have been as big a up there mentioned with those names, but he just got hurt wrong. It's like a athlete who finally got a big break and then just like gets an injury or something. He was out of the game, and I feel like he lost a lot of momentum a lot of the other artists had during what was quote unquote the golden age of comics, where it was the business was the strongest it ever was. He had to sit out for a little bit, so I felt like that hurt him. But it was dope that he got back in it and he's out there just crushing it.
Yeah, he's definitely killing it right now. And I think, well, wasn't it? I mean, just if I'm wrong, but wasn't it an amalgamation of both high blood pressure and cholesterol or something like that?
I had heard it was a diabetic coma. I could have attributed to that. But I mean, at the time, I didn't know what it was. So, I mean, it wasn't the internet back then, and they weren't saying anywhere. He was just like, he was sick and he was gone. And at the time, the only way to find out was like Wizard, and they weren't really like, what I mean? They didn't really say. They just said he was sick. And
they kept a lot of stuff in house.
When he got sick, everybody thought he had just fell off, and nobody knew.
Yeah,
that he got sick and was out.
I think that was part of it too. I don't think we knew for a while that it was because he was sick. It looked, because there's a lot of Image books at the time where there wasn't like a big team around them like they had at Marvel, so their books were coming out like every few months. So there was books that weren't coming out every month, and so when Wetworks was taking forever to come out, you didn't think, oh, he's sick or something. You thought, oh, he's just
taking his time, or
he's taking his time, or like, man, when they get these, when they doing the books on their own, they lose, they don't get them out fast. I mean, that's happened with everybody. Like Joe Madureira took years to do like every single issue of Battle Chasers. It's like every book that they were doing on their own. I think McFarlane and Larson, I think they were the only two. Savage Dragon and Spawn at the time were like the only ones that were like boom, boom, boom. Maybe Youngblood. Other than that, it was just like, you knew with the Image books you had to wait a couple months or more.
For a while, wasn't just McFarlane and the other guy there for a while running Image by themselves for a little bit, I think.
that was one of those things where there was just rumors. No one really knew
what was going
on because it wasn't. There was no way of knowing back then. It was just it was just rumors. There was no Twitter. There was no way to look it up.
We didn't know what was going on.
We didn't know what was up. And they didn't really have like a boss. There was no Dan Didio. There was no Quesada. There was no there was no head. Like it was just they were just working together. And so I understood the delays. Even as a kid, I was just like, well, I mean, if you leave a business to go do your own thing, like my father had his own small business. I knew how much more work that meant because you had to do everything.
Right.
Like you had to put a lot of emphasis on the word. What'd you say?
No, I thought it was just because I thought for a while, maybe it's rumors, but like it was just McFarlane and the other guy that everybody started going. Once Image got started, I guess whatever the engine was going, and then everybody started going every which way. He got sick, and that's just McFarlane and the other guy that did Savage Dragon. I think I can't remember. Maybe I'm wrong.
Yeah.
But them two were there like powerhousing through to get books out for Image.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Like, just two guys? Like what the hell?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there were two of the most consistent titles for sure.
That's crazy, man. Like I couldn't imagine starting like that with like 7 guys and down to 2.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, but even now, like I said, because he has, even though he was basically out of it for a while, because like I said, lately now he's been, penning most of the majority of the X-Men titles. And then on top of that, he's slated for the new up and coming teams like Nyx, the new X-Force, so he's basically one of the artists is going to be penning those major titles and is going to be on those runs. So again, like he's just finding his footing, but I think also, with Marvel, they're looking at what was successful in his run, back in the late 80s, 90s, like mid 80s, 90s and all that. He was killing it, bro. Like literally killing it.
Uncanny X-Men, his X-Force run was off the chain.
Yeah. You know what I mean?
I got the first one with the cover is Cable, stripes in the background, Cable, was it Wolfsbane, Cannonball?
Mm-hmm.
And it came with like a Deadpool card. It was like the very first X-Force book, and it had like a Deadpool card that came with it. You know what I'm talking about? That he was on that one, right? That was the first one I think he did.
Yeah.
X-Force, right? The very first.
Because remember because around that time, like he was doing X-Force, but then he was also doing X Factor. He even did X Factor when Jamie Madrox took over.
Yeah.
So he was doing it then with Jamie, Strong Guy, M, a couple of them. So he was doing it then. And then he was doing like basically doing like the Marvel what was it, the Marvel Masterful series cards that they were doing at that time. So he was doing that.
Yeah,
so
I mean that first one came with the card. It came with the card.
Yeah.
So two of them things.
Yeah. So I mean he was still, it's again slowly, but but put it this way, like I said, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They know it was working for him. So, again, this book is crazy because there's different iterations of Wolverine throughout the universe that pulled together. Yeah, it's the Weapon X-Men. Yeah. So it's crazy. But yeah, man, definitely was doing his thing. Been doing his thing. And it's, what, I'm glad I'm definitely glad, that he's back. And, he looks healthy. He definitely looks more healthy than he has before. Just always, in the game. So shout out to my man. Was like this, again, like that's like a poetic story, bro. Like, fall from grace for a little bit because you got sick, but now you're back. And, one of the greats, that's definitely still doing it. So, always something. And then as an artist, bro, like, I mean, majorly as an artist, it's not like a writer. You know what I mean? It's totally different, because you have, like you said, Vinny, like all the greats, people basically that were the golden age. They're always looked at and given that level of respect. But for an artist, it's always like, you know what I mean? If they fall not even a fall from grace, but if they fall in the back, it's always like, seems like you got to work harder just to get that recognition. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
It's crazy. Like it's effing crazy. But you know, I mean, with him, I'm super glad. You know, this. I'm sorry, I keep coming back to this because it's one of the dopest covers. But you know what I mean. Again, it was just. I'm just glad to see him back and really doing some good stuff. Are you familiar with him, Bloomer? Is Bloomer in here?
Yeah, I'm here. No, this is the first time I think I've really heard of him, but a lot of these covers seem familiar, especially the Wolverine one, the Weapon X-Men.
Yeah.
I think I've seen that either iterated over as Spider-Man, or I've seen that before as familiar. But yeah, a lot of the stuff that I'm seeing here, like it's fantastic work, man, and I love X-Men, anything X-Men. So when I see this stuff, it's like, again, I have the Marvel Unlimited app for this very reason. I can go and look up these facsimile scanned, computerized versions of these comics and read them on my, free time. So, which I'm, trying to get into more of the habit of doing, because I'm paying that monthly fee for that.
his run, bro. Like, yo, you'll love his run, dog.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he'll definitely love his run.
X-Force, Uncanny X-Men, and the X Factor, bro, are outrageous, dog.
Yeah.
Yeah, reading that some of that comic that we were talking about earlier. It's like, damn, okay, this is shit like that. Let me.
And all his stuff was during the X-Men era where they just didn't miss.
They were flawless, bro. Yeah. Like the early '90s, late '90s, though, they were.
It was a special time for X-Men. It's for. I mean, for a lot of us, is how we still think of the X-Men, despite how many things have happened since.
I think the '90s was the decade, bro, because like I think '91 was the first when they started changing up to the X-Men kind of that we know now. So that whole from '91 to like probably 2001, bro. X-Men was flawless, bro. Like back-to-back hits, they just kept coming, bro. They couldn't miss.
Yeah,
it wasn't missing back then, bro.
Nope,
but
the
artist, the writing, everything, bro, was just amazing, dog.
Hell yeah.
That era put me back into the X-Men, to be honest with you.
Bro, it's you know what? The thing is, bro, it's always been hard for me to step away from the X-Men, bro. Because even at what some would consider their worst, there was always a diamond in there somewhere. And although I wasn't really like a super duper fan lately of the Krakoan era, haven't been for a while, I still see gems. Even with this Fall of X run right now, Magneto returning, you know what I mean? And everything that's actually happening right now, even with and I don't know if a lot of people have been reading it, but with the Sabretooth War, that's been crazy. A lot of stuff has been definitely going on that's been worth reading and, so again, I think that especially right now with X-Men 97, we're going to talk about here in a few, it again is a resurgence. It's definitely a resurgence to those who have always been X-Men fans, a resurgence back to the heyday of when it was just exciting, super duper exciting, to be a fan,
I think
bro.
part of that is in Bloomer, you'll see if you read from this era, what I think is a strong focal point of why it was so good, or one of the things, the strengths for me at that time was it was streamlined. There was only so many X-Men, period. And there was still a lot of diversity. There was still plenty of women. Like the women of X-Men have always been like, yo, that's where all the like, almost except for maybe like Sue and a couple others, like all the best women in Marvel usually were like in the X-Men. Like they're all there.
All X-Men titles, bro.
They're all there. And you had your Storms and your Bishops, like you had diversity, but there wasn't 1,000 different X-Men to try to keep up with what they're doing. You had like 10 on one book and like 10 on another, and like it was really easy to keep up with them and feel for those characters, because it wasn't like, all right, here's a Bishop story, and then like here's 20 different other mutants each issue, and then like maybe 2 years later you get another Bishop story. It's like, nah, it's a family. They're like living together. they're in this house and they're going out, and Professor X is sending his kids out in the traffic to go fight while he stays home safe, and it was fun. It was good old days.
Bruh, I can remember, but this is kind of maybe a little funny, but my grandmother, like, sometimes I would go to her house, like, for the weekend, whenever we would go to the 7-Eleven to get comic books.
Yeah.
So I would get my X-Men stuff, and she would read some. It's like, boy, it's like a soap opera for you boys.
Absolutely. That's what it was.
Bruh,
These were our stories.
Soap opera for the boys, dog. Yep. These was our stories, bro.
Yeah.
We had to get our stories.
Good old times,
definitely.
Bro. Just like
stories. Mama gotta watch her stories, and you gotta read your stories.
Mm-hmm. And that's what it is, bro. Like X-Men, and I think Claremont just made it so. Bro, he made it again. Like it was just like one of the coolest times, bro. Like he introduced and opened the door for other people to tell stories, but just kind of flagship off of what he started at that time.
Mm-hmm. He gave us Phoenix. He gave us the Phoenix Saga,
bro. But it's just
Phoenix Saga, B.
That era, bro, with the big ass hair and the big pads. Everybody had them, like, just that whole era, bro, was phenomenal, man.
Buckling boots.
Yeah, bro, like straight up. So, shout out. It's about time that the X-Men get their just due, bro. I'm just so super hyped right now. But my only problem right now, you know what I mean? Yeah, he did, bro. He definitely did. Yeah. He definitely did. Claremont. He did. You can't talk about X-Men without Claremont, bro. Nope. And if you don't give him his respect, something wrong.
I got my signed books with Prince Claremont.
Yeah, bro. Dude. But the thing is, it's like, again, we're going to talk about, and I'll save that for when we discuss X-Men 97 episode 5, the dreaded episode 5. We're going to talk about that in just a moment. But before we get there, I want to talk about this one. This was my pick because, bro, so I picked this up and I wasn't really sure about it because I was like, you know what? I needed something DC that I can kind of latch on, but I also needed Superman. I'm gonna say this, bro, and I need Superman to stop being a little bitch sometimes, bro. I do. I need them to stop writing him like a little bitch.
Act like it's like it's Superman's fault that these writers.
It's not. However,
come on, bro.
However, I will say.
Come at the man still like that. Like,
but listen. I will say.
Real disrespectful, bro. You gotta stop coming to him like that.
I'm saying, bro, but the way they write him sometimes, bro. Anyway.
Well, that's the writer's fault. Don't blame it on Kal-El, bro. You got nothing to do with that out here writing this bullshit.
But I will say, hold up though. I will say,
motherfucking Godzilla. God.
But listen though. This House of Brainiac, bro. This is pretty damn good.
Yeah.
It is. It is pretty damn good. What I've been reading so far. Last issue, you had Kal-El basically trying to assemble pretty much his own house.
Kal-El, no.
You know what I mean? He's trying to basically assemble his own team because, Brainiac is doing some devious shit, bro. Like right now.
Always is.
But bruh.
This dumb Buster Scientifical.
This is what I don't understand. Why don't you just let him kill this month? Just get rid of him. He's a computer.
Yeah.
You can kill him, bro. It's okay to throw him into the sun. Like, just get rid of him. He's going to be a constant headache. Constant throwing Superman aside. I don't know. This is the one character he could go OP on and just tear him apart, and they don't let him. I don't.
You know why, bro? Because, Brainiac is really not just a deadly character, but extremely cerebral, and he fucking plays these mind games, bro.
Yeah, that's why I hate him.
And that's the thing, like
I hate him so much.
Bro. Yeah, and he finds a way to manipulate. And the thing is, you say kill him, but it's almost like this motherfucker's immortal. He can't die as long as being that he's sentient.
I don't remember any book, and I don't remember any book where Kal-El has thrown him into the sun. Or put him on the I don't remember. Have you seen that? If it's something that I met, anybody out there remember that? I don't know that. I'm a Superman fan. I have so many of his books. I don't know why he just want to throw him in the sun.
He ain't got that
He
dog in him.
Oh, he does. He does.
Well, you know, another comic, I don't know if he got that dog in him in this one. That's not what it sounded like.
Soups don't kill.
Considers him a life form. And
look, man,
he's
it's
not a
real.
Life form. It's a computer.
Everybody always has these don't kill conversations. There's a really good reason why he don't kill and Batman don't kill.
Yes.
Yeah, they need those villains to keep coming back and selling comic books. That's why they don't kill.
That's why they don't kill him. Well, hold on, real quick. We got a $5 super chat by my man 1001 Johnny. Did you know Gambit can apparently sing like Hugh Boynton, a real life Cajun Zydeco and funk musician from Louisiana? Yo, because it was an interview I think he did on YouTube. I was actually watching. So, and by the way, thank you for the $5 super chat, man. I do appreciate that. But yeah, man, thank you for that. Like, yeah, he really, really can. But listen, bro, and it's not to get away from it too much, man, because look, we know Soups, but Brainiac, bro, like, it's one of those characters, like Vinny said. The reason why Batman and Superman do not kill is because, again, you know, unless we get him in like a one-off, you know, iteration, like a standalone, which again, it's just a standalone book itself, but they don't kill because, again, they have to keep bringing these characters back because nobody's interested in a new iteration or anything that's new.
He only has so many villains, and when they try to introduce new villains, people don't like it. So that's why you keep seeing the same old shit, because that's all people ever want.
Well, I'm one of the oddballs because I cannot stand Brainiac. That's the one villain on his list that I just wish they would just let him be the OP that he definitely is, and just throw him on the sun. He could have his foot on Brainiac's head on the sun, and he won't even get burned. Brainiac.
But you know what the problem is, bro? There's with Brainiac, there's not just one, bro. You know what I mean?
It's kind of like Ultron, bro.
Yeah, it's not just one.
Brainiac 5's in the future, and he's good. So I mean,
but that's the thing. Even if he killed him, it'd probably be like, "Oh, that was just my fake body." I was
he's too much of a sentient.
He's like Ultron, man. He'd be just, "Oh, you thought you killed me, but I was over here." Ha.
Yeah, bro. He's too sentient. You can't.
That's the one character in his bag of villains that I just cannot stand.
He's always coming back.
Next to me, I can't stand him.
But see, that's the thing. Like, even right now, Soups has Lex working for him, closely with him right now, because of this threat.
I know a few people in Gotham that just need to get a Scud missile. No therapy, no jail, straight Scud missile to the side of their house.
Or amusement park or wherever they say, huh?
Yeah, wherever. Ace Chemicals, Joker. Wherever the fuck they stay at.
He said, to be honest, actually does make you come up with creativity, don't kill. But let's be real. Some of those mofos need to go. Joker is the top of the list.
Top of the list, bro. Like, but see, at least now, you know, you can't become as Superman with kryptonite, but he's not allergic anymore to kryptonite. That's gone because of his travels in space. So he has no more allergic. He can't be killed by kryptonite. So, but it's just like
did that because of the movies.
Well, yeah, too, yeah. But he's not gonna use it in the movies. Too, he'll be under. I know. Let's not even talk about that. But anyway, but Brainiac needs to die. And just my opinion, I just cannot stand him. Just find all of them and shut them down. Just kill them all. Give him a virus.
I don't know, man, because right now he's getting ready to be a major. Did you read the last book?
No, I have to go get it tomorrow. Tomorrow is Tuesday, Wednesday.
Bro, this motherfucker got a whole bunch of. Well, you know what? You got to read it. I'm just because I don't want to give it away too much.
And getting more pissed off about
no, but it's an interesting book the way it is, bro. And I think this is going to focus on making Superman not hold back. Because he's been holding, but this is going to make him. He doesn't have a choice at this point.
If that's the case, I might go tomorrow then.
This is going to because he right now. If you read the book, he has no fucking choice. He has no choice. If he doesn't do anything, Brainiac is about to go beast mode on everybody.
I love it when when it's like that because you get to see the real Clark. Even when I remember the story when him and Wonder Woman went to Ragnarok. Him and Wonder Woman went to Ragnarok together, and he had to fight, or he was gonna die. Like he had to fight with her, or he would die. In Ragnarok. Yo, great book, great way to see Superman. OP, I recommend it. I have it somewhere in one of these Superman boxes, but I have it. Great book. You get to see Superman unleashed in like a Ragnarok with Wonder Woman. It's dope. And you meet DC's version of Thor and everything. It's pretty cool. So if this is like that, or you get to see him OP and just kicking ass, being Clark on 100, I'm with it. I'll take it.
Yeah.
Especially Trash and Brainiac. I love
it. Well, it is definitely going to be it's going to be something.
I can't wait.
To behold. But yeah, I mean, if you out there, like I said, if you want a good read, go pick up House of Brainiac. You know, pretty much the run is really decent. I'm enjoying it.
How many books is in it?
I think it's basically up to book 4 or 5 right now.
So
I think it's up to 4 right now.
4. Okay.
Yeah. So
is it limited?
I'm not sure because I don't think it's a limit. I think it is a limited series though.
Okay.
I think it is.
They should have an omnibus there too, right? Already with all of them in it, or is it just coming out?
Well, they won't do that while it's still going.
Not while it's still going. Right. Yeah. Okay. Once it's done, once the run is done, then they'll definitely have it though, for real. Yeah. But moving on, man, because like I said, I know everybody's been wanting to talk about this. Hell, I've been wanting to talk about it for the longest time because it is so. Put it this way, bro. Like, listen, and the episode that before this one, you know, people would want to call and they would want to say it's like a filler.
Or that one was a filler. Though,
and that wasn't a filler at all. You know what I mean? It definitely wasn't a filler. There was a lot that was going on with that episode, and it was amazing. All right, simply amazing. Yeah. And I think it was a setup, and I think we needed. And the genius of both DeMaio was that he gave us that episode, and it was like the quiet before the storm. Right. You know what I mean? And then this one right now is a 2-parter because the second part comes out on Wednesday. Right. You know what I mean? Right. So, and he promises like, yo, he was like, if y'all thought that episode was something, he's like, that was just basically the warm up. You know what I mean? So again, there's a lot that's gonna definitely transpire, but listen, I was happy, number one, that your boy got his comeuppance, man. I was super duper happy that, you know, Gambit got his comeuppance, bro. Like the bull did. Like literally.
Whoa.
Yeah. We going straight here on this one. But I was happy that he got his comeuppance, that he basically shined through this in the entire episode. Because motherfuckers was clowning him for like the last couple of episodes, bro.
The name is Gambit, man.
Yeah. Remember it. Vinny, let me ask you a question, bro. Now, what time did you see this episode, man?
Oh, shit. I have to see if Amber's still listening. I watched it early. Look. Yo, look. It rained that day, so I watched it early, and then I was like, hey, you know, yeah. And then I had to get my Emmy on and just be surprised all over again. But I couldn't wait.
Fellas, do not do what Vinny is doing right now. Please.
Yeah, you have. That's a dangerous game, my friends.
That's dangerous.
It's a dangerous game.
Jason,
I can cover my face up. So I don't want to be associated with that.
Yeah, you talking. Bring that mic up there closer to you, bro. Talking to the mic.
I'm here.
But Vinny, what were you saying, bro?
Yeah, it was. But then I seen it twice that day. I've seen it a couple times since. It's incredible, absolutely incredible. The first thing I want to say is, please let me never again hear that there is superhero fatigue.
Yeah.
Because the entire country has been talking about this episode the whole week. Right. And I haven't heard one person say, yeah, it was cool, but I'm tired of seeing superheroes.
Nah.
We ain't tired of superheroes. We tired of whack-ass stories.
Exactly.
Whack-ass fucking movies. We tired of whack shows. We're tired of it not being good. And this is fire. This is absolutely what we are trying to say. You could put a dozen of shows with this quality, and everybody would be talking. Everybody would be hyped. Everybody would be saying how much we want more superhero shows. We want more X-Men. We want more this, that, and the third.
No
You just have to have quality.
Mm-hmm.
We've been blessed with Invincible. Her Bad Batch is going off. Y'all are hype about that. We got so much shit coming. We got X-Men. That is what we want. We want quality. It's not about quantity, because if it was 10 other shows like this, everybody be fine with it. It just has to be good. That's all we ask. But if you have even a couple that are bad, nobody's gonna support them because it's bad, not because it's too many. So I watched this and I was just absolutely blown away. I've loved every episode so far, some more than others, but this one obviously, I felt like didn't even feel like a comic book episode. It felt like transcendent. It felt like it transcended what we think of as a comic book television show or story. This felt like a payoff to. This felt like the end game of some long running franchise, and it was only the 5th episode. And 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 we have so many different things going on, and I think the beauty of this is
she said what?
Vito messed up. We
caught in 4K.
Always wait to watch it with your guys.
This is at its core. The X-Men is a team of superheroes. Like, this isn't just Wolverine and some other people doing some shit. Right. It's supposed to be a soap opera that just with these motherfuckers just happen to have superpowers. You got love triangles, and you got murder, and you got politics, and you got socioeconomic, like you got all these different metaphors and symbolism, and you have all these things going on, and they're juggling all these things flawlessly. Because if you look at it, they're not taking you by the hand and showing you 2-3. I mean, a regular show would have spent the previous episode all on Gambit, so that way you cared when he died this episode, because they wouldn't think you're capable of caring for someone unless they shoved tons of screen time at you. They didn't. They just let it be what it was. They told a tight story. They told it how it was supposed to go, and juggle all these different subplots along. And then, I mean, we open up with like a Wakanda. Like, I've never really thought of Genosha as like a Wakanda, just like this haven, and the way they had so much life and energy, but yet like problems too, like economic problems, like too much for apples, because they're trying to figure out how socioeconomic stuff works there. It was just like, there's so many little details. There's tons of Easter eggs with different mutants, and like, oh, that's that guy, that's that guy. That is beautiful. And then you have the Magneto and Rogue story, which some people like, some people don't. It makes sense. The Gambit stuff involved with that makes sense. And then you have this, I don't even remember how long it was, like 10-15 minute scene of just absolute
mayhem, bro.
It just keeps coming and coming. I seen a glimpse of Watcher, and I was like, wait a second. And I wasn't sure if that was him, but then Cable showed up, and I was just like, I had goosebumps. I was just like, yo, shit is about to pop off. We got White Queen, we got Sebastian Shaw, we got all these cats, and there's just so much going on. And that is what is so dope about the show to me, because they didn't feel like we have to hold your hand and give you a whole episode of who White Queen is, Sebastian Shaw is, who all these people are. You either know or you don't. This is a love letter to comic book fans. There's going to be some shit you don't know. Go read a comic. Go look it up. Go Wikipedia it. Go find out. If you want more backstory on all these people, it's going to be there. But they only have 8 episodes to tell you all this shit. They're not going to just dumb it down and hold your hand and give you tons of exposition. Some of the shit just might get past you. But I'm watching it with someone who has no idea who the characters are and absolutely enthralled. So it's grabbing me, it's grabbing casuals, it's grabbing everybody. The whole world is talking about the show, and we get to this Kaiju Sentinel scene, and we don't have the full force of the X-Men, but the X-Men that are fighting are just having one of the most dramatic fights with a Sentinel that I've seen, and we've
in a
seen a lot.
long that I've ever seen, bro.
We've seen a lot.
Not even in the cartoon, the old cartoons.
Yeah,
bro.
I've never seen a fight
bro.
with the Sentinels that seemed this deadly, this serious. I mean, this much emotion. It just was so much going on.
I didn't think it was going to get this serious.
Yeah,
to be honest with you, I thought they were really going to be safe and we were going to enjoy it.
I mean,
but
the only real story where the Sentinels are really that dangerous is Days of Future Past, and it's a possibility. It's not real. Like they fix it,
real,
so it doesn't really ever have weight. And then so much of the live action is just like Danger Room. Like you don't fucking really see them, and then it's just so it's. The live action never really does it justice, and even in the I'll be honest, even in the comics, I don't remember a Sentinel story that hit anywhere near like this. And then you have obviously Rogue's moment with them, you have Magneto's moment with them. They don't take the time to tell you that their alloy is made up of a special kind of special material that Magneto can't manipulate as easily as he can a regular. You just gotta look it up yourself and realize that that's what happened. That's why Magneto just couldn't just rip the thing to shreds. Yeah. And then you have the Morlocks that he's protecting, talking to him.
Yeah.
And then on top, and then of course the Gambit stuff. The audio throughout this,
bro.
Magneto's flashbacks. Every time Magneto flashed back to his the camps or Jean Grey had the flashback, it was like shit was falling off my wall. It was just like boom.
Yeah.
Boom. The audio sound mixing in this was insane.
It was phenomenal, bro.
The music from the gala to the final fight was incredible.
Yeah,
this felt like to me. It felt like Akira more than X-Men cartoon.
It did.
Especially with all that motorcycle scene.
Hey, Vinny, I'm gonna say something, and you're not gonna know what this is. You're not gonna understand it because you haven't watched it yet. But the fight, here's the thing: the fight between Gambit and the Sentinel, to me, it felt like Prime sacrificing himself against Megatron. Bro, remember you got the touch when he was in the air, bro? Man. Bro, that's what it took me back to, bro. It just felt like that moment, bro. It did. It took me back, bro.
Hold up. When we get off tonight, bro, you gotta go to YouTube. Look up just the one scene, bro, with Optimus Prime. You got the touch.
I have it. I'm watching it soon.
Just got the touch.
Just watch that one scene,
bro.
Dog.
But
you're gonna get Gambit vibes,
bro. The thing is, and this is the fucked up. This is the part that fucked me up, and I was like, "Yo, why did y'all tease that shit? Y'all teased the fuck." Is when he said Omega level threat, he scanned Gambit first, and then moved to Magneto. And as we know, Gambit was at one point an Omega level mutant who, pretty much damn near lobotomized and took a piece of his portions of his power away just so he could control it. People don't understand how powerful this dude really, really, really is. And I'm wondering if we will ever see that version of him again.
We might.
We could. But that's what I'm saying, bro. Like,
he came back, he was on Mega level. He could with the molecules in the air, he could charge him.
Yeah, bro.
Everything around him, his whole body can charge the whole body and use it like a weapon in the comics. That's what
Guido, exactly. Megatron must be stopped, no matter the cost, bro. That was just as powerful as the name's Gambit. Remember him on me. I'm telling you, but again,
I feel like he has self-imposed limiters too. Like he doesn't even try to charge organic material.
Chill. He's such a chill cat. Like even when he's fighting, I mean, if it's protecting Rogue or one of the X-Men, then you see him go a little bit of OP. But since Sinister messed him up as a kid, you know what I'm saying? Like he don't have this whole Omega level threat stuff. But when that damn Sentinel scanned his ass before he got Magneto, that shit said Omega level. I'm like, damn.
Yeah. Before he got to Magneto, I was like, okay, now they're implying something that we've known, but I don't know if they're going to go for that.
Haven't seen it yet.
Yeah, we never seen it. They never really touched on that live back or in animation.
In animation. Yeah.
So would we see that? And I was like, they probably wouldn't, and they went straight to Magneto. But again, the whole cable tease gave us a glimpse of, and I think from what we're seeing, and I don't like to go into speculation because I want to be pleasantly surprised. But I think that what we'll probably see, they might even in this next episode, it might go straight to cable. And what he's seeing and what say they might basically just go into that space. I hope we get the whole Hiskani story, bro. I hope at least we get a chance to see him being raised by Hiskani's son, bro. I hope that would be so dope. Probably won't, but I'm just saying it would be. But I mean, again, there were so many gems, and on top of that, we finally get a chance to see that, bro. That whole speech, Scott Summers going to fuck off like he did.
That part.
Yo, he
that part, bro.
He snapped on Shorty.
He snapped the fuck out. And I was like, yeah, I'm with you. I'm with you. I'm with you.
You're ungrateful humans.
Because you can't say thank you. Can you thank a motherfucker?
Yeah. Y'all don't know how to say thank you. We saved your fucking life over and over again. I lost my son and my marriage, and y'all still haven't said, man, fuck y'all. He should have said that.
Basically.
Yeah, he should have.
They tried to play him out in the beginning, like, sir, can you take off your glasses, please? He like,
I can't.
No, I can't.
What the fuck? Like, what are you
but
crazy?
Think about how much that would have pissed you off, yo. I saved the world countless times, and you don't know enough about me to know I can't take my glasses off.
Countless times, bro. Yeah. And you still ask me about my glasses.
Would it be a stretch to say that might be analogous to a lot of the different human experiences that are lived today in the past?
Yeah, hell yeah, bro. Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Absolutely.
Hell yeah. That we're forced in a spotlight to live a certain way based off of your standards. I have to live with your status quo, but yet you still can't recognize my motherfucking people. Like you can. We've done so much for you guys, lost so much blood, sweat, and fucking tears, and you still won't say thank you. Thank God we're not like you guys. For real, bro.
Unappreciative, dog.
He was fucking pissed, and he had every right to be, bro.
Yeah.
Every right to be.
He's fighting with his wife is gone. Then the other wife, which is the same wife, is here. He's arguing with her. His son is gone. His firstborn. He can't even really get to hold his kid because this psychopath took him and gave him to technovirus. They got no help in the present time. They got to send him to the future. Scott is messed up right now, bro.
Yeah,
he's in turmoil right now,
bro. This scene right here.
Can we see the scene too, bro? When she was holding him, bro. That gave me Lois and Clark vibes when Clark died. It was the same kind of. She was holding him like she was holding like Lois was holding Superman. That right there, bro, hit me. Yeah. I was like, oh my God, bro.
Bro, when she said I can't feel you, bro.
I can't feel it.
Yeah.
Oh, that broke.
Bro, honestly, the part that fucking broke me was him saying when he basically said the name's Gambit, I'm Gambit mon ami. Yeah. Remember it. Just that scene, because it was like, yo, it was finally at that point where he was like, yo, I am sacrificing. And if I'm going out, I'm going out the way I want to, and I want to just show you really, and anybody, you know what I mean, under that amount of pressure, you're watching people die. At that point, number one, the woman that you love, you're sacrificing yourself for her in that particular moment, bro.
And in that moment, he doesn't even know she chose him.
She chose him.
Exactly.
He don't even know
has
that
no idea that she chose him, bro.
He in the friend zone right now. I don't even know that she's like, you know what? Sorry, baby, but
bro. And could you imagine the amount of regret that she feels right now, bro?
Hey, did anybody else feel like they was getting broken up with? Just me. All right. Y'all fight.
Check it out. When she came back to see Gambit at his little, whatever, the little bungalow he had in Genosha. She comes to see him and let him know what their deal is with her and Magneto, and she's gonna be the queen. Yo, Gambit's face was like,
yeah, bro.
Yeah.
All this time been putting up with you, I can't really get the draw because if I touch you, I die. But you know I love you. You gonna go with this motherfucker because he can finally, y'all can do something. But I've been here. I've been here,
bro.
You can see in his face, bro. Who the artist behind these drawings, dog? They look so, all the emotions in their face,
Yeah,
like they've gotten way better since the old school X-Men, bro.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
bro,
bro.
like when she said it's deeper than skin, I was like, God,
yeah.
Yeah. Trimble does says it's a
damn,
Telemundo episode, bro.
Yeah,
Telemundo
for real, for real.
episode, bro.
Our stories, bro. Our stories.
Yo.
What people have to
Listen,
understand with Gambit and Rogue is that they're deeply troubled individuals,
but they
and they
love
have
each
come
other,
from
man.
very traumatic past for
Yeah.
them individually. It
Yeah.
makes it very difficult, very
And so
difficult for
yeah,
their relationship to mature, man.
that's funny as
Yo,
hell,
this
bro.
shit is funny. You know why it's funny? Because everybody clowns Cyclops for being corny, but yo, this dude be out here cheating with a psychic wife.
Yeah,
Mental
bro. On
And
the
yams,
cycle
mental
yo,
plane,
yams.
bro.
Yo,
did you
his wife
see?
is a full,
Did
the
you did
second
you
most
see?
strongest telepath in the world,
Right,
and he's out here
right.
like YOLO,
She
yo.
yeah,
Yo,
YOLO with the other one. But then
yo, she asked him for how long. He's like, about a month.
about a month, I'm confused.
Bro, but he did. But he had
Yeah.
a dope comeback, though. He did. You know what I mean?
Did,
And then on
did you
top of that,
love
how
me?
you gonna
Did
flame
you really
him?
love me?
You just kissed Wolverine.
You
Yep.
just kid. But Scott don't
That's-
know that. Scott don't know that.
Yep.
Ain't no
That's
Wolverine ain't
that's
saying
called
nothing.
projecting right there.
Right, and Wolverine ain't saying nothing. He like, well, you know
Bro.
what? I've been waiting for that for 20 years. I finally got it. You know what I'm saying? So Wolverine ain't saying shit. But it's like, bro, I can see my grandma right now, bro. This is y'all boys.
Yo. Trimble Dust
Oh,
is an
the
idiot.
extra?
He's like, he said, oh, that shit was extra. No, she was trying to show that she was queen, but damn, all in front of people's.
Yeah, bro. She flipping out
Yo,
all in front of
right?
the cameras and everything, bro. I'm like, wow.
Crazy.
You sure
He
Gina
said,
ain't
no
black?
condoms needed on the actual planes. Let's go.
That's
Crazy.
what
You're
Scott be
crazy,
doing
bro.
though. He be like having
Bro,
he be having those psychic affairs with White Frost.
he has
too.
a type. He has a
Yeah,
type.
That's what he be
did it
doing.
with,
Whether
with,
it's his wife, Emma Frost.
Emma Frost.
Yeah,
Emma
bro.
Frost, too.
He just has a
White
type.
Queen,
He has this thing
and
for
like that's his thing.
Yeah, he
It's
just
like, but
definitely
like,
has a thing, bro.
And then Jean threw it at him. She was arguing. She threw it at him. She was like, "She's a part of me. She's a piece of me. And you fell in love with it."
He said my Frost could get it next. But nah, man, like this, Vinny, and
man.
y'all bring it up, and you know, we talked about this too, Bloomer. Everybody, when you got fucking LeBron James, when you got you had LeBron James. Who else was talking about it? Jimmy Fallon, Jimmy Kimmel.
Yeah.
Who else was talking about this shit? Bro, everybody has been
watching the
talking
show,
about X-Men 97. That much of an impact from an animated fucking show, bro. That lets you know that if you write it, people will have the interest and they will fucking love it, bro. If you write it good, people will gravitate to it because now everybody's anticipating the next episode, bro.
Bro, they already have season 2 done. They're working on season 3 right now, which is dope. Season 2 is already finished.
It's already cooked. Yeah.
So they're working on season 3 right now. Dude, I am excited.
Listen, if people want to know what's coming next,
I'm excited.
You know, it's in the books. Things are being hinted.
I can remember what last summer. I think we were talking about on one of the shows about superhero fatigue. People complaining about superhero fatigue thing. And like Vinny said earlier, ain't nobody saying about X-Men 97, dog.
Funny, huh? Funny,
That's funny.
Funny, you know what I mean?
That's hilarious. That's hilarious, bro. This show has met the needs of the many, bro. For real, man.
Yeah, it has.
I love it. I love it, man.
It has, bro, in such a special way. And again, like I said, but here's the thing, and what scares me, this show is a gift and a curse on so many different levels. Because now with a writer like Bo, you're showing your hands. And what I mean by that is it's almost like it feels like Kevin Feige is probably like, yeah, back to formula, y'all.
His favorite is Iceman.
Bro, back to formula, y'all, because if this is working and you're turning in lackluster fucking scripts, and then we know that we want to do a live action version of this IP,
right.
How are you going to literally, if this right now is a precursor, right? But how are you literally going to do it if this is as damn good and continues to be as damn good as it is?
Right.
How do you do it? How do you gain the interest? How do you get people to be invested in that live action and they can actually count on you and trust you? Because right now it's always going to be compared. Oh man, X-Men 97 was better.
Was better, right?
We're getting literally. That's
enjoy it.
Right.
Enjoy it.
That's how I feel, bro. Vinny, that's how I feel, bro. Like whatever come out in the movies right now, what Captain America 4 and all that stuff, blah blah blah. Listen, if it ain't up to X-Men 97's writing, forget about it. It's gonna be trash. What is it? Fantastic Four and freaking Thunderbolts. That's not named after Thunderbolt Ross, which is crazy. But anyway, if it's not up to the writing level of this cartoon, a cartoon has outplayed the movies right now, which is unbelievable.
It's and here's the thing, it's not saying that they can't do it, bro, because I want to have that level of confidence that they can. You know, I really, really do. And I believe that they can pull it off. But when you have a show like this, an animated show, then mind you, each episode is only like what, 25 minutes or a half hour?
25 to 30, yeah.
And you're getting that much done in that amount of time that we're vested in it. Like, bro, like you have a hard time keeping track of time. As a matter of fact, you don't want the shit to end.
Exactly.
Like you just don't want it to end. And it's not like, you know, we're gassing this shit up just because. No, we're not. This shit is actually good. It is actually fucking good, bro.
Bro, am I the only one that waits around for like some end credits or something? I wait around to see if something else.
They got your train, boy.
Bro, I wait around. I look for, is there anything else or something else? Gotta be something else. And it doesn't happen. I'm like, oh, never mind.
They got us like Winter Soldier up in that motherfucker. As soon as the credits roll, we like beep 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 beep.
Bro,
more please.
Bro, it just goes to show, man. Like good writing, and you're invested in it. Now, let me ask you a question because we've been talking about this for a minute. You know, the whole story with, because again, this episode, it was sort of like strategically done because Bo DeMaio came out and opened up his social medias again and started talking about this.
Yes.
You know what I mean? So here's the thing, bro. And I say this cold-heartedly, like none of us know. No matter what, and anybody out there who says whatever, that is between the studio itself, Kevin Feige, Bo DeMaio, anybody else. It's between them. Because right now, everything else is the conversations of popular opinion and what people think. Nobody knows. Nobody has any idea what this man has actually done. So we can't place any type of labels on this individual if we don't know.
Right.
Regardless of what's been speculated, we don't know. So it's all we can basically go off of. Because here's the thing. Like you said in the very beginning, bro. James Gunn did a lot of shit too. It got rehired.
He got rehired, bro.
Yep.
And I mean, rehired, and now he's the CE, whatever, co-CEO, whatever over there.
DCEU or DC.
Yeah. So again, there's motherfuckers who have done much worse.
Way
right?
Worse.
But then you have this guy, like literally the fire is fucking hot.
Right.
What do you do? Because basically, if I was somebody else who got hired after this motherfucker, and y'all expect me to turn in some shit like that, how do you follow up?
Right. And
how do you follow up?
Was also special to him because he was in it. He was in it. He drew himself in it. He let it right. He saw him in it.
But the thing is there's a lot of people. Oh, we don't know what he did, so why do you want him back? It's like everybody here has either themselves or know somebody who was fired over some bullshit, and where they just found a reason because they wanted to make by this, that, and third, and they just came up with some dumb shit to get rid of you. And that happens. That happens in retail. That happens in offices. That happens in corporate land. And we've seen a very, very public situation happen with Gunn where it was some PR stuff and some shit they probably knew, but when there was pressure, they pulled him and then put him back when they felt like it died down. And then you have rumors all over the board, from OnlyFans to how he treated his staff to arguing with people online. The OnlyFans stuff he had before he got the gig, and if he was just mean to his staff and his crew, it doesn't seem like something that can't be worked out. Have the man apologize or something. But the point is, they're not saying what it is. There's some kind of NDA because he's not saying what it is either. Because I guarantee you, he wants to be like, y'all, this is why, and then so that way you can know. So I'm sure there's some reason that they felt like they could justify it, but who knows if it's reason enough for general public. So maybe they just don't want people mad at them for firing somebody who obviously knows his shit like we have really gotten, because we talk a lot about source material and directors and creators of these properties that don't always really know what is going on in the comics. They're just really focused on putting their own spin on things. And here is somebody who has gone above and beyond making a show that's new and fresh, but ridiculously loyal to the source material and original comic book stories and characters. And it's what we want to see in live action, and it's what we want to see in further seasons of X-Men 97. And despite the fact that he's already got another one in the can, to not have him going forward for as long as he wants to be there is just really kind of tough pill to swallow, considering how much fun we're all having with this show. So it's one of those things where it's like, yo, unless you tell us he, did something illegal, which he'd be in, not, if he did, he didn't do anything illegal.
He wouldn't be on Twitter.
We know.
He'd be in jail.
He didn't do anything illegal because we know. So he did something. It was a moral thing. And I don't know, man, make the man apologize, get him back to work. We want to see him doing more of this. That we're all having so much fun. We want more of it. And it's like, explain, give the people what they want, or explain why you can't. Simple.
Well, the thing is, if it was that bad, why let him put his own cameo in the episode? His cameo was in the episode. You saw him.
I'm sure it was stuff that happened before he got fired. I mean, the show was about to drop when he got fired.
That was already.
Before. So all that stuff was already drawn. All that was drawn. Everything was virtually done. So it's like I don't know. And as far as the other point about the live action, yeah, I still stand by. Enjoy this. I do not expect I don't expect at this point anymore comic accuracy from Marvel properties. Just so enjoy this, because for whatever reason they're okay with giving you comic accuracy and animate it. When we get to the live action, I feel like it's fair game. I have no idea what the hell to expect when we get there. It's really weird, kind of, that they did this first, because
it's all up to the writer's interpretation.
Look how much pressure you're putting on yourself to, because when you come out there and say, all right, the show's going to be, revolving around, Blink is going to be the star of the X-Men movie coming out, or Chamber, and you're going to have people like,
bro,
all right, y'all throw X-Men 97 on.
Right. If it's not on this level, people are not going to give it the light of day, bro.
Here's the thing. So let me ask you this question, though, because again, I keep going back to this, and they have a chance. They literally have a chance, and they were given the chance and opportunity. Unfortunately, the opportunity that they presented themselves with came from a film that, by statistics, box office itself, and popular opinion, didn't do well in theaters. Marvel's. A lot of people didn't see it. and people probably just watched it for the end credits. We saw the end credits. We saw Beast. It's an opportunity for them to capitalize on it, but will they? And that's the point. And on top of that, a lot of people are riding off of this Deadpool film that's coming up, saying that there's and a reason why, even like Kevin Feige said it during last week's CinemaCon, and a couple people said it. There's so much, and the director, he was like, there's so much that we are not allowed to show. And I know a lot of people were hoping for a second trailer, but they don't even think they're going to release one.
No, they're not. They said that CinemaCon.
Yeah, they said that they don't think they're going to release one. They gave a small clip because they said it's way too many cameos in this film. There's way too not cameos, but spoilers. They said it is spoilers almost every fucking scene. Yeah. And so they said that they can't really do much to let anything out until people actually see the movie.
Ironic, considering there's been something about this movie leaked almost every day for the past
year. Right? So
but see, if you're getting that much leaks, just imagine how much that we don't know or we haven't seen, dog. And I don't know. Still saying it's a lot.
So fucking like I wish I've been doing my best to not pay attention, and I still have seen so much from this fucking movie. Like they've shown so many like every day. It's just like, oh yeah, and you know, the greatest American heroes in it in the third scene. I'm like, oh my god, yo, who is not in this fucking movie? Like, relax, you don't gotta tell us everything.
Yeah,
they said Martin Lawrence. I'm like, damn,
calm down.
Cool.
Real quick,
you see, I haven't sent you no spoilers in the last maybe 2 months video on nothing with that.
Somebody got sniped.
So yeah. I'm gonna bring this up real quick for my guy Miguel Toy Quest in the building. Shout out to you, brother. I want to bring this up really quick because, like I said, it's something that, you know, again, if you're looking for like a few interviews and stuff like that, he has a whole line of stuff that's setting up. So yeah, just wanted to bring this up so you can take a look at it. Here you go.
Hey guys, Guy Agostini here, aka Sunspot, and I'm really excited to announce a On Fire Toy Quest 101 Collectors Assemble live show together with my fellow X-Men, the one and only, the fierce Cal Dodd, aka Wolverine. Don't worry, already forgave him for that scare.
Show the ladies some respect.
On April 19th, 5:30 Pacific, 8:30 Eastern Time. And I really hope to see you guys there in the chat. And remember, Viva y deixe viver.
All right.
Nice, brother. Nice, brother. So that's definitely going to be some stuff. Hey, Miguel, like, I'll take that check, bro. Like, maybe, as a matter of fact, I'll take Venmo. As a matter of fact, I got cash now, bro. So, you know, you got to pay for your spots, bro. Give me that check. Run it. Run that check. Run that check. Run that check, bro. Make sure you run that check, please.
AKA Sunspot.
Yeah, run that check. Yeah, I showed that. So put that. My phone's right here. I don't see. Run that check, bro. Run that check.
Venmo.
Yeah, Venmo something. Your Toy Quest, run that check. I'm not continuing the show until you run that. Run that, bro.
He said refusal of service.
Yo, run that. Thanks, bro. We have 4 videos linked up, and Lumi gonna be on for. Okay, I get all that, but run that check. I mean, I understand all that, but you got to run that money, bro. I'm not moving on until I see it.
Yo, Miguel, reverse Uno card him. Send him a payment request. Send him a payment
Run that check. Run that money, bro. Run that check. I need that.
Back to me.
Run that check. I need you to run that. You know what I mean? Toy Quest, that's something that is being brushed over, is that DeMille wrote a 5-season outline for the series and still retains the consultant credits even for season 2 and 3. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Anthony Mackie.
That's why
you already know. Run that money.
Yeah. I'm not too scared about, you know, if he stays or goes. I know that I feel like his career and his career prospects are one thing, and then the story and the health of the storyline that he's built is a whole. He's breathed life into this thing. Now it's a whole fucking living, breathing thing now. Yep. And you know, I don't, from where he's already structured this, I feel like it's the plane has already been put into the air. Now it's up to the others to guide it. How well they guide it and how far along they guide it is a whole other story. So, and just knowing that, I think that at least for these next couple of years, you're going to see I think we'll see the same quality replicated. I see no reason why the quality will drop, the writing will drop if everything is there and everything's set in place. We already know. We told you guys about the abreast, or made you guys abreast of the large history of X-Men, and where these storylines have already gone. So there's plenty of storylines that they can splinter off into. Like we've even speculated in the past episodes about, could it be this person, could it be that? I think that is just emblematic of how well they have written the story so far, is that things can be placed right. They can take the A-B route because there's A, B, C, D, E, F, G that has been done in the comics, so they can just take whatever one and splinter off however they like and keep us guessing too.
And then you have a lot of the stories from the first 3 seasons of X-Men that can be revisited. You know what I'm saying? Like in every when the show comes on, each time the show comes on, they have a different little Easter egg that's in the little intros. Like for this particular show, series, they had the show when Cable fought Apocalypse.
He got 5 on it. He got 5 on it.
Oh, he got that 5. Okay.
He put that 5.
What you want to do?
You would have to do that, bro. I was fucking with you.
That's what
he said, if you know, you know.
He put that Vimo real quick.
He said, he said, take your funky ass $5.
He's the digital marketing.
Take your funky ass $5,
bro. He said, take the money and go.
Yo, he's
take the money and go. Take the money and go.
Yo.
Oh man.
Said,
but like, bro, like in the beginning of this episode, we saw Cable fighting Apocalypse again, the same tune from the original cartoon. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm like, oh shit, Cable gonna pop in here somewhere.
Hold up. Pause real quick. Pause that thought.
Yeah.
Miguel, how the hell are you going to invite everybody else on the show this Friday, brother? I can't come on, man. We're going to talk about that, bro. We're going to have to talk about that, bro. Can I get a spot?
You're going to have to dip because we got Figure Flex Friday. What you mean now? You got responsibilities. Hey, don't Cyclops me now. Don't run off. Come on now.
Yeah.
Come on, bro.
We got Figure Flex
I know
Friday.
we got Figure Flex, but we going to handle that. We're going to let Lumi go on over there. We'll handle it. We hold it down.
Lumi got it.
But still, man. Anyway, go ahead. What you saying, Jay?
I'm still Robin, man. I'm not Nightwing yet, bro. What you doing, bro? Chill out.
Y'all done messed me up.
Yeah. Listen.
That man talking about leaving Gotham. Like, he want me to be like, all right, cool. Negro, what? For how long?
Oh, shit. Bro, I love it, man.
Yeah. Definitely. But nah, man. I mean, listen.
Talk about people that was in this show, bro, like that was sneaking around at that party too.
Bro, like there was, but here I told y'all there was only one part. One part. There was one part of this episode, and because he's one of my favorite characters that I did not like.
Whoa.
Exodus.
Yeah, bro. Like, how the fuck you gonna have Exodus dancing around? He's an ace in the hole, bro.
Yo, when shit started popping up, I was like, hold up, where Exodus at? You still dancing?
Bro?
Are you still pop locking? Are you still pop locking on 3rd Street? What are you doing?
Oh my
he
god,
was
bro.
Dancing, bro.
Oh my god, bro.
Yo, because when I seen him, I was like,
mad,
hold up,
bro.
is that Exodus? Exodus, what are you doing?
What is he doing? How do you have him dancing, bro? Like, Exodus don't dance.
Nah.
Like
I think that's them that's just them just fucking with you, bro. That's them just doing the little things that they can do to fuck with you and stick characters in there that they know that you love.
You got the bedazzler all over the place, dancing,
bro.
Exodus.
Mans was on the dance floor, right?
Like literally, bro, he is your fucking ace in the hole. The man is literally an Omega level mutant, bro. A threat, and you didn't have him not once. Come on, man. You can't, and you better not say he was one of the ones that died, bro. Get the fuck out of here, bro.
Oh, you ain't see him. You ain't see him nowhere.
No, you didn't see him.
And you can't say it was Morph because Morph was at home.
Yeah, bro.
Bro, the Hellfire Club is half them. Well, the main two are gone. You got Mormon Taggart's gone.
He said, bro, chill. Let me do him. The man can't dance with the mommies. No, none of that. He ain't dancing. No.
But then
man thought he was Fonzie. Bro, you didn't get up here and do some superheroing.
My only gripe, and not many people peeped it, but when Magneto first walks out on the dance floor, he looks up on that second level, that second balcony. He sees Bastion walk across the camera, and you see the top of his face real quick. And why didn't he why didn't he say something to him?
Because it wasn't Bastion, bro. It was Vinny.
Oh, it was Vinny.
What up, Salvo?
I keep forgetting it was Vinny, bro.
Omega Mommy.
Omega Mommies, bro.
I was up there monitoring, yo.
He was up there watching the whole thing, bro.
Here you go.
Bro.
Magneto definitely looked at you, though. He definitely looked at you like, yo,
but now, see, here's the thing, bro. Because the way they set this up, Omega Mommies, bro, way they set this up was... He said, I'm about 40, 60. That was Bastion. The way they set this up.
Yeah, no doubt.
Because we know where the storyline comes from. We know just with the amalgamation of that, because it's basically like a pharaoh. It's more like a pharaoh, more like a wild sentinel. Because we know where that storyline comes from. E for extinction. You know what I mean? Yeah. So again, there's so many possibilities. It just depends on what they bring in. Because again, they could bring in Cassandra Nova. Yeah. They could warm us up for her for Deadpool, bro. Right. So if you know the storyline and you know why, again, she's there, 16 million mutants, bro. Like that's what I'm saying. Like there's so many different things that they can do. But I think from the Miles perception is that it's too easy. Or he's mixing it up. He's doing things that we don't. What he does is I like when he gives us something different, but then he ties it back into the storyline later on.
I got one more.
What's up?
Do you think that the Congress lady, oh God, the one that's there from the
No, she's not Mystique.
Okay, I was about to say that.
I'm not gonna say she's Mystique, bro. I'm not gonna pin that.
Bro, this chick is around every time something is getting fucked up.
Yeah,
she's my French.
She always be there.
Going down, bro. Like that's like Mystique is like.
I mean,
keep the humans and the mutants fighting.
Every time I'm in the kitchen, you in the kitchen,
bro.
Yeah, every time there's something going on, she there.
Yeah.
That's who I think it is. I'm gonna just be frank with it.
It's gonna be Bastion. Word, y'all with me? I think it's gonna be Bastion.
Go read that Machine Man. Machine Man versus Bastion. 98.
Yeah, definitely.
Or it could be Nova too, but this chick is.
I think it's the other dude. I don't think it's gonna be her. Remember, Cable said he's coming. He ain't talking about no fucking Sentinel.
Right.
He's a man, a person is coming.
Yeah,
very likely. I don't know. It could be Apocalypse. Shit, we could even see. We could even see Gable come back as Death.
Yeah.
Oh, true.
Yeah.
That's when he came back. He was blue, right? Wasn't he blue when he came back? That time? Yeah, he was all blue.
So. There's so many different things that can happen.
Yeah.
Yeah. It could be.
Bro, she is always around, dog, when something's going wrong, dog. Like
he said no one caught. Hold up.
What?
Was Azazel in it? I didn't see him.
I didn't see Azazel. Was Azazel in it?
Yeah, he was.
He was? Where?
He was at the party. Y'all didn't watch that show, though.
No, I didn't see
Azazel. Everything was happening too quick.
I seen someone who looked like Nightcrawler, but it wasn't. He wasn't red. I don't remember.
He was outside with Nightcrawler, and then he was at the party in the tuxedo.
Yeah, but was he?
Yeah, I think I remember like a red devilish.
Yeah. Y'all ain't watched the show,
bro. It was too many. I was pissed at the simple fact that you got my boy dancing and shit.
And I couldn't get past that. I told you, what's name was in it too. Bew was in it too. He had a little cameo too. He made sure he did that shit too.
Boom Boom was in it as well. She was there. there was so
speaking of Nightcrawler was incredible. Just
he was.
Nightcrawler was awesome.
He was.
And the audio for his
boy
was
incredible.
So dope.
And you know what's crazy too? So the line that Gambit says at the end, name's Gambit, my name, remember it. Mm-hmm. He also said the same line when he met Nightcrawler at the monastery on the original cartoon when they was fighting those crazy monks.
Yeah,
I'm like, wow, they really did a full circle with that one, dog.
Yeah,
like
they did.
The same line.
I'm just here's the thing, bro. Like I said, because we could all be wrong, like literally, and that's the beauty of it. But I mean, it's not to say Bastion won't be there because I think he probably will.
He was.
It just depends on what role he's going to actually play in it.
Yeah.
I think it also in a really fun way sets up Magneto's art too of like, all right, I tried.
Right.
I tried your way. I tried to go to meetings and political get-togethers and run a school and I tried your fruity ass way, Charles. Look what happened. Now I'm gonna do it my way.
Right.
Yeah.
And wait, bro, just wait. When fucking Storm finds out what's happened to the Morlocks, bro, she's gonna be fucking
as hell, bro.
Pissed, bro.
Yep.
It's over.
Yeah.
It is over, bro. That's what I'm saying.
That's her people, yo. She loves them, yo.
I don't think the ones that I don't think that Leech is dead and all that Magneto is dead.
I don't think they're dead either. I think the only person that really and again
there's something really dope about that. Yeah, because they said there was a theory that Leech might have took Magneto's power away to avoid the Sentinel attacking him because he wouldn't have had his power. Which I thought that would be cool if that is what happened. But I mean, obviously Magneto's still gonna be alive.
Yeah. The Sentinel said neutralized. It didn't say terminated. When it was killing him, it would say terminated. And
there's a big gap of catching up I have to do with X-Men, of course. But I was racking my brain and I couldn't think. Like, not that I have a problem with it, but does Gambit have a feat quite that impressive in the comics?
Well, when he died in the comics,
he does.
He came back. He was Omega level.
Well, he does, but I think one of his biggest came in the form of him. Because all right, remember there were different forms of. There was even an alternate version of him that was powerful. Yes, but I think more of his feats came from being, again, death from Apocalypse when he was basically one of the Apocalypse horsemen. Yeah, so that's when a lot of his shit really, really took off.
Right.
But yeah, he's done some shit
big time.
But
big time.
Visually, this shit was fucking phenomenal. Yeah.
Because when he's on Mega level. There's no more maroon.
Yes.
It says it's blue.
This is what I was. Yes. Phalanx Covenant. When he blew up the entire Phalanx, that was.
Right.
Yeah.
So when he's on Mega level, that shit ain't red no more.
Bro, he's a fucking beast, bro.
He's an animal.
He's a fucking beast, bro.
Blue when he's on Mega.
And I'm so glad that they did this, man. I'm so glad that they showed it this way because it made so much fucking sense. He said, yo, there's a lot of folks in here. 44 swinging the door, bust that like. Yeah, help, bro. Tell them. Hit that like button, man. Make sure you hit that like button. Don't just sit there and watch it. You know what I mean? Triple Dust, get your butt naked ass up in there and hit that like button. I'm just fucking with you, bro. I'm just fucking with you, Tremble. You know I love you, brother. You know I love you.
He in some sort of jacuzzi right now. You remember on Deuce Bigelow when Eddie Griffin had that tomato washed up on his chest and he was like
some sort of jacuzzi. Yeah, some way, shape, or form
of jacuzzi right now. No diddy. Omega level streams deserves Omega level likes. That's what I'm talking about, brother. Thank you so much. Do we need pants to hit that like button? Nah.
He's so stupid, man.
Mr. Cone. The unicorn.
Yo, fucking Charlie the Unicorn, man.
That boy is funny, man.
What the? How you know I'm naked with bunny slippers on? Where you got cameras in my spot? Hell yeah, man! It's such a good show. Shout out to y'all, man. Listen, we got some shit coming. I cannot wait to talk about this and revisit this next Monday because I'm telling you, it's going to be great to talk about it. Thank you guys for coming in. It's been incredible. It definitely has been incredible, motherfuckers. I'm in that hot tub time machine right now. You already know. Let's go. No pants required. Pants optional. You already know, man. Definitely, you already know. Anyway, thank you guys so much. It's been such a great evening.
Great show, man.
Again, great show. Again, be back here next week. We got a lot to talk about. Again, the second half of this episode. Cannot wait to see. I think it's going to be just as good. I think it will be exciting because he said, "Yo," when Bo DeMille tells us, he's like, "Yo, this was just a warm up. What y'all talking about? What y'all talking about? This is just a warm up. That means we got some more shit." So I cannot wait to see it. I'm definitely excited. I have never been this excited about a show in a long fucking time, man. It is definitely I'm excited about
animated show. It's not even a movie, bro. Not even live action. It's animated.
Thank you so much, Sinister SMR, man. We appreciate it. We definitely do.
Absolutely.
Glad you were entertained, man.
We definitely do. And we ain't gonna tell you that we was, Bloomer sent some edibles. But yeah, thank you so much, man. I do appreciate that, my man.
That is interstate trafficking, and no.
I'm kill me if I ever do it.
I'm just playing, man.
I did not do that.
Kill me, bro.
Remember it. Great stream, y'all. Thank you so much, man. We will be back here next week. I cannot wait to have the conversation so we know what we'll talk about. It's gonna be such a phenomenal episode. Benny, what you got going on, man? What's going on with you, brother?
I am I'm halfway through binging Fallout, so I'm excited to catch up. Yeah, it's been phenomenal so far.
Bro, I watched the entire season.
It's actually it's changing my mind about the weekly versus binge format because I feel like more people would be talking about the show for a prolonged period of time if it had been spread out.
That's why they love doing that, Vinny.
Yeah.
Because would you agree that HBO has been like the kind of like the forefront in terms of like that weekly engagement module?
Like, think about like, all right, if the whole X-Men 97 season dropped all one day, like all the moments that we've had over the past few weeks, it'd been like all just in one day and it'd be over. It'd be like, so as much as it's like, I really understand like wanting to just binge it and just like watch. I want to watch them all right now. I get it, but like it really does make sense. These companies like stretching the shit out and just making it a weekly thing to keep engagement going. Like it does make sense to do it that way. I mean, it just keeps. It makes it feel like
it has to be good.
It has to be good.
Has to be good.
Yes. So it makes it feel like event TV. I like the idea of doing it once in a while as a drop, like maybe for fall, but not it being everything. Like I liked Echo being here. All right, here's a rare, have it all at once. But I don't want to. I used to be on a team like, man, I'll just give it all to me now, man. I'm grown. I'll decide how if I'm gonna spoil my dinner or not, how much I'm gonna watch. But I get it makes sense. It keeps hype going because every week everybody's gathering together to talk about X-Men 97 every week, as opposed to everybody's talking about one week and then we all forget about it.
Everybody's chasing that Game of Thrones level of engagement.
Yes.
That's what
Game
I think.
Thrones wouldn't be what it was if it all dropped on one day. So I get it.
Before the metrics, it was like the Sopranos and it was like the Wire. I think that those were kind of like those.
Kind
of set the bar.
You want everybody talk. You want that water cooler talk. You want everybody in the office talking about it.
Be engaged and talk about
like, oh, did you see the blah blah blah? And then you don't get that if it all dropped in a week because you can have a lot of people who was like, nah, I have my kids. I couldn't watch 8 episodes in one weekend. Like, and then some people know, some people are caught up, some people are not, and then it's you. So I like the weekly format. I get it. I'm more understanding now why streaming services do that. Other than that, like I said, just gearing up for Philly Fan Expo, May 3rd through 5th, getting some art together. I'm super hyped for obviously X-Men 97 coming on this Wednesday, and just rolling with whatever else that pops up. I'm sure it'll be some kind of crazy news like it always is throughout the week. That we'll be back here on Monday nights to talk about Comic Book Talk with Friends. Remember it.
Oh yeah.
Remember
it, bro. You already know.
Yeah.
Definitely. It's again, man, like yeah, it's definitely I binge Fallout, like what was it, Friday and Saturday.
Yeah,
I watched majority of the episodes on Friday and I finished and rounded out on Saturday.
Yeah, I've been impressed. I've been trying to. Luckily, there's not a lot of spoilers that I've been having to dodge, but I've been having fun with it. It's really good.
Yeah,
I
it's
like
really
it, bro,
good.
but it's deviated from the story from the game.
I have that in my favor. I haven't played games, so I'm not sitting there playing that part.
So the game was a little bit tougher, a little bit doper, but the way that they did it, this vault is different from the game's vault. The game this was Vault 33. I think the game that the guy.
Well, the ghouls are different as well.
Okay.
Nah, the ghoul that's in this one, the cowboy ghouls in the game too.
But I'm saying like just the interaction with the other ghouls, because remember there was no sympathy. There was no sympathy. There's no sympathetic issues like that, bro. Like it's a tad bit different. The cowboy ghoul definitely, but everything else, no.
Yo, the chick is dope. She needs to be Kitty or somebody.
She's dope.
Yeah, she's real dope, bro.
She should be Kitty or somebody, and hopefully
she's killing it. She's definitely killing it right now, bro.
Yeah.
In the game, they talk about Vault 33. Because the dude comes from like Vault, I think 22 or something like that, or 26. He's looking for his wife, the one from the original, but his wife's been gone for whatever.
Bro, tell me that the dude Maximus, bro, that he reminds me of
I wanted to choke him, bro.
That's
oh
my god. That's John Boyega, bro. It's like they couldn't get John Boyega, so they were like, hold up, we need John Boyega. They had John Boyega tryouts.
Yeah, man.
Bro, he reminds me of he reminds me almost of Cuba Gooding.
Oh yeah,
he does, bro.
I see that too.
He reminds me. His mannerisms and the way he acts sometimes is like Cuba Gooding, bro.
Cuba Gooding in radio.
Yeah.
Character made me wonder this.
Something wrong with that boy.
Something is definitely wrong with him, bro.
You don't like him, bro?
Oh, I like him. It's just something wrong with him. He on the spectrum or something. Something wrong with him.
At the end, okay, he's all right. I like him now.
All right, don't tell me the end. Don't tell me the end. I only
don't say that.
I'm not gonna say anything about it.
Yeah, don't, Jay, because you know you be slipping to the tongue, bro.
I won't say nothing. But he's an idiot, though. The way he became a knight and all that, like, nah.
Yeah.
I mean,
he's a great actor though. I like him because obviously that's what the role calls for. So there's no knock on him.
It definitely makes for some great storytelling, bro. And that's the thing is like that's the most important aspect of it. Is it makes for great storytelling. If they're telling it from this iteration and you're not really familiar with it, again, because if you haven't played the game, and the thing is, there's so many different versions of it. Yeah. It's a long ass fucking game, bro. Like straight up.
But the game is fun, though, bro.
It is fun. It is fun. It's
dope.
So, the game is definitely fun.
So I'll be binging more episodes of that this week. So I'll hopefully caught up by next week.
The Cowboy Ghoul's backstory was dope. You got to see that in the TV show. You didn't see that. You didn't have that.
Yeah. So it's good though. We'll definitely talk about it. I knew it was coming. You always know when Leo's quiet, you know it's like there's some shit coming. Yo, why do I look like Terrence Howard? Look at that shit, yo.
Is that Sebastian right there? Oh my god.
Looking like X-Main.
X-Main. Come on, X-Main.
You can't.
X-Main, come on, paint.
We can't let this man keep violating you like this, man. We must fight that. I think.
I mean,
how far is it? Is it a good hour drive? You know, maybe.
Here's the thing: with Leo, it's a. I get him here and there, but the time this man spends on, I'm not doing it every day. No,
bro, look at this, bro.
Yeah.
And I know he was like probably in tears off this shit. He was on this. He was sitting over there like. He might told Toya, "Come out here, look at this, look at it."
He puts in time.
I just fucked this shit up, baby. Come here.
He puts in time, dog. He does.
X-Main done.
It's X-Main,
bro.
Bro, I'm saying.
Bro, he got
hustle and flow ass fucking mutant.
Hustle in charge.
Hustle in charge.
Trimble does Vince John.
Vince done, baby.
Yo, that shit clean though.
That's done.
Yo, it is. Anyway. What's going on with you?
I can't even do it, dog.
What? I know you did not say what's going on. Fucking calm, like nothing. Just, anyways.
No, Benny, you the last person that you be talking about. Anybody saying anything fucking
calm, bro? Like,
yo, it's just as funny. It's just as funny to me when other people do it. It's just as funny to me when other people do it.
Before we went live, how Vinny was ice cold.
Yo, that was some
ice cold.
That was some ice cold shit. What's going on with you though?
It's a small world after all.
Bloomer, what's going on with you, brother?
Man, of course, always a pleasure to be on a panel with my brothers, talking comics, talking all the stuff that we love, adjacent to our collections, of course. So yeah, excited for what may be coming over the horizon in 6 scale. So there are some things that could be coming to us soon there. So very, very excited about
what you know, bro.
Well, what I've already told you.
What the
the Mayo? Oh, I was gonna say Mayo. The Mustard Daredevil, right?
Yo,
and then
I just noticed
you. That red and yellow, you getting that?
Yo, how did I not notice?
Yeah, I am.
I don't know. I ain't it.
Yo, how did I not notice Bloomer's name this whole time? You a dickhead, yo.
Oh yeah.
Damn it,
yeah.
He gone.
Yo, I didn't even.
I just saw that, dog.
He gone. Sorry.
He gone. The load called him home.
Yo, come on, man. look at Trimble. Ice cold. Yo, I just peeped Blaze tag. Yo. He said you ain't shit, bro.
Damn it,
you know that's my guy, bro. I love it. Like him with Rogue.
Cool
it's just like
cool. You already know, man. Definitely. Shout out to you, Hunter Becknell. Yeah, man.
well, so yeah, I'm sorry.
Yo, Ren said he gonna remember it.
He gonna remember it. Ren's his ass.
What else we got? So, Wednesday, y'all. Wednesday. Say what? What else? Friday.
Every time.
Figure Flex Friday. I'm gonna just do the show. I'm gonna just do the show. Figure Flex Friday. Make sure you guys get your submissions in on Thursday.
Man, I got a headache.
Get him in.
Toy Box, I love him though. You know I love him though. So it's we all took that L. You know what I mean? But what else? Yeah, that's it, man. We got those episodes. Bad Batch on Wednesday, Bad Batch on Wednesday and X-Men 97 on Wednesday. Oh, last thing. Make sure if you're gonna go out to your go and get some comics, go out to your local comic book store. What we got? I think Ultimate Spider-Man is up. I'm not sure. I think that's later on this month, like in the 24th or something like that.
Number 6, right?
That is up later this month. Ultimate Black Panther 3 is Wednesday. Ultimate X-Men number 2 is Wednesday as well. It is a fuck ton in comics. Facsimile, it's Amazing Spider-Man 255. Plenty of good stuff out there for you guys to dig into. I know I will once a brother get paid. I need to. Also, I'm working on getting that the first compendium of Invincible because I need to drink that up.
Be happy.
No Diddy.
That story is fire, bro.
Yeah, set some time aside because you will be
but they still
ain't
they still
because they putting out the new editions and they ain't even got to like 6 yet.
So
6 is like in November. I'm like, fuck all that. I just want give me the whole load. No Diddy.
It just, bro, like when we talking about all this stuff, I was just thinking about it just now, bro. We are really living in a good space at the moment. Like literally, we are. From these shows, everything that's going on, we are literally living in a good space. We are. What you laughing at, man?
Boomer just slipped that shit in there real quick. Ain't nobody here, bro.
Hold on, I heard him.
He can go flip it back on the replay, man.
Yeah. Give me the whole load. No,
it's all good, player.
Empty the clip.
No Diddy, bro. Just no Diddy, bro.
I'm done, bro. Just good night, y'all. I love y'all, man. Just good night.
Thank y'all for being here, man. Such a great episode. We're gonna talk to y'all later on, man.
Remember the name
next Wednesday. Yes, man.
Diddy. Remember the name.
Don't read a book.